let's talk about gaining weight, because we've been talking about losing weight every now and then. We forget about people who want to gain their weight, and it's very important because being underweight is even more dangerous than being overweight. You can look that up. Now, we have a measure that can tell you whether you are underweight or overweight, one of which is BMI. BMI is not that accurate because it only takes into account your height against your weight, but it's a good measure. It's a good thing that we have. You can be able to use this as a reference. I'm sure by now you know how to calculate your BMI. Now, you have several causes of you being underweight, some of which are beyond your control, some of which you can be able to control. One of the causes which I think, in my opinion, you cannot be able to control is the genetics. If you look at the family history, if you have a family history of being underweight, maybe your mom, your dad, or maybe your grandmother, grandfather, they have that issue, chances are high that you're also going to stay that way because of the genetics. Now, we have other causes like overreactive thyroid. You have overreactive thyroid, it will lead to you having a lot of metabolism, or metabolism will be very high, meaning that you'll have very little left for your body to store and gain weight over. So you're not going to make the protein, you're not going to make the bones, you're not going to make the fat that you need in your body. So overreactive thyroid will cause that. Now we have other issues like we have poor nutrition. Other causes are poor feeding habits, we have poor nutrition, we have diabetes mellitus type 1, we have cancer. Now cancer, usually they are the cells which are overdividing and they require a lot of energy, so they are going to deny your body the energy because now the cells want to divide every now and then. It requires a lot of energy, so it's going to use that at the expense of your body. Now what can you do about this? Now I have several things. One, if you have a condition, if it's genetical, then I don't think you have much to do there. If it's something like overreactive thyroid, you can have a medication for that. Your doctor can be able to advise you on that, but you have other things that you can do. One, avoid alcohol. Now, assuming you don't have an issue with your body, what do you do to gain weight? One, very simple, straightforward. Like we said, in losing weight, you need to decrease the amount of calories you usually take so that your body will be forced to go to the store. Now, this time you're going to do the opposite. You're going to provide your body with more calories than it requires so that it will be able to keep the rest in your body for future use. So that's how you're going to gain weight. But at the same time, make sure you're also increasing the amount of protein that you take, because protein will be also very important. Your body, unfortunately, cannot be able to store protein, but that protein will be used directly into your system in building the muscles. So that's why you need to also do practices. You need to exercise so that your body can be able to create a demand, because at the end of the day, you need new cells, you need, because they're dividing, you also need to repair the ones that are damaged, so you need to increase the amount of protein that you're going to take. Now, protein, like we said, it's not stored in the body, but what I would want you to do is that now go measure your weight. So if you have, take for example, you have 50 kilograms, increase the amount to 2 grams per kg. So if you have 50, you're going to take 100 grams per day, and then increase that gradually, but don't go beyond 3.5. So you take 2 grams per kilogram. So if you are, let's say, 50, you're going to take 2 times 50, which is 100, and that will be very good, and also increase the amount of calories beyond what you are taking. And also exercises are very important. Like I said, they're also going to force your body. Now, this is a trick I want you to use. Now, you know, when you exercise, your body, in case maybe you don't have food, it goes to the store to burn your fat, whatever you want, or whatever you have already stored. But we want to avoid that. And how do you do that? You're going to, after exercising, just eat food, take food, or you just eat before exercising. This will make your body, instead of going to the store, it's going to demand that from the food. And by doing this, you're also going to avoid the production of insulin, because now your body, or the cells in your body, are demanding for the energy. So the energy will not require insulin to be forced into the cells, because now you already have a demand. Now this demand, you're not going to use whatever you have stored. So make sure you're eating so that whatever now the demand that your body is demanding, wow. Now, whatever the demand you have will be catered for, but what you've eaten. Simple.